Hey there, Mary Farias here with 5 Minutes is Better Than Nothing, a personal development. We're studying my book, How to Study Napoleon Hill's Think and Grow Rich. We are on chapter 9, Persistence. And this is on page 232. The truth is that back of all the privileges of a crown, all the money, the fame, and the power inherited by King Edward, there was an emptiness which could be only filled by love. His greatest desire was for love. Long before he met Wallace Simpson, he doubtless felt this great universal emotion tugging at the strings of his heart, beating upon the door of his soul and crying out for expression. And when he met a kindred spirit crying out for this same holy privilege of expression, he recognized it, and without fear or apology opened his heart and bade it enter. All the scandal mongers in the world cannot destroy the beauty of love, of this international drama through which two people found love and had the courage to face open criticism, renounce all else, and give it holy expression. King Edward's decision to give up the crown of the world's most powerful empire for the privilege of going the remainder of the way through his life with the woman of his choice was a decision that required courage. The decision also had a price, but who has the right to say the price was too great? Surely not he who said, "He among you who is without sin, let him cast the first stone." As a suggestion to any evil-minded person who chooses to find fault with the Duke of Windsor because his desire was for love, and for openly declaring his love for Wallace Simpson and giving up his throne for her, let it be remembered that the open declaration was not essential. He could have followed the custom of clandestine liaison, which has prevailed in Europe for centuries, without giving up either his throne or the woman of his choice. And there would have been no complaint for either church or laity. But this unusual man was built of sterner stuff. His love was clean. It was deep and sincere. It represented the one thing which, above all else, he desired. Truly. Therefore, he took what he wanted and paid the price demanded. If Europe had been blessed with more rulers with the human heart and the traits of honesty of ex-King Edward, for the past century, that unfortunate hemisphere, now seething with greed, hate, lust, political connivance, and threats of war, would have been a different and better story to tell. A story which love and not hate would rule. In the words of Stuart Austin Weir, we raise our cup and drink to this toast to ex-King Edward and Wallace Simpson. Blessed is the man who has come to know that our muted thoughts are our sweetest thoughts. Blessed is the man who, from the blackest depths, can see the luminous figure of love, and seeing, sing, and singing say, sweeter far than uttered lays are the thoughts I have of you. In these words would we pay tribute to the two people who, more than all others of modern times, have been the victims of criticism and the recipients of abuse, because they found life's greatest treasure and claimed it. Mrs. Simpson read and approved this analysis. Isn't that wonderful? I mean, when we truly, truly desire something, it takes courage to go against and buck the system, right? And that's exactly what King Edward did. And here's the thing. If we truly desire something, we know that it's good. We know that we want it, and we don't care who criticizes it, who goes up against it. And that's where we have to get with our desires. We have to get to the point where it doesn't matter what anybody else says. And here's the thing. Anything that we want requires something in return. King Edward wanted to have an open marriage with Wallace Simpson, open in the sense that it's open to everyone knowing about it, right? And he wanted to pronounce it that this was his wife and this is who he loved. And he gave up his crown in order to do it. Are you willing to give something of a lesser significance up for what it is that you truly desire? That is the nature of sacrifice. We give up something of a lower significance for something greater. And that's what he did. He did not value the crown as much as he valued Wallace Simpson. Isn't that wonderful? All right. Have a great day, everybody. See you tomorrow.